Hey everyone, myself Darshan, studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, pursuing my BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Today I'm going to discuss about authentication header in network security. So, the authentication header is a critical component in network security protocols, providing data integrity and origin authentication to ensure secure communication over untrusted networks. So we'll start with introduction to network security. Confidentiality, ensuring sensitive information is accessible only to authorized individuals or entities. Integrity, maintaining and assuring the accuracy and completeness of data throughout its entire life cycle. Availability, guaranteeing reliable and timely access to information and resources of authorized users. What is authentication header? Network layer protocol. Authentication header operates at the network layer, that is IP layer, to provide authentication and integrity services. Cryptographic protection. Authentication header uses cryptographic techniques to verify the origin and integrity of transmitted data. Flexible implementation. Authentication header can be implemented in end systems or intermediate systems such as routers. Purpose of authentication header. Uh, the authentication header is mainly used for these three aspects. It is data integrity, origin authentication, and anti-relay protection. In authentication header ensures that the received data has not been altered in transit. Origin of authentication. Header verifies the identity of the sender, preventing impersonation attacks. Anti-relay protection. Authentication header includes sequence number to detect and reject replayed packets. Security services provided by authentication header. So these are the four security services provided by authentication header. That is data origin authentication and data integrity, anti-relay protection, and limited traffic flow confidentiality. So authentication header ensures that the received data originates from the expected sender, and authentication header verifies that the data has not been modified during transmission. Authentication header includes sequence numbers to detect and to reject replayed packets. Authentication header can provide some level of protection against traffic analysis. So format of the authentication header. Next header identifies the protocol of the payload data, example TCP and UDP. And payload length indicates the length of the authentication header in 32-bit words, excluding the first 32 bits. Security parameter index identify the security association for the packet. Authentication header algorithms and key management. Uh, Cryptographic algorithms. Authentication header supports various algorithms such as HMAC and HMAC SHA1 and HMAC MD5 and AEX XCBC MAC 96. Key management authentication header release on pre-shared keys or internet key exchange protocols for secure key establishment and distribution. Security association authentication header uses security association to define the cryptographic parameters and key for secure communication. Advantages of using an authentication header. Strong authentication. Authentication header provides robust authentication, ensuring the identity of the sender. Data integrity. Authentication header guarantees the integrity of the transmitted data, preventing tampering. Anti-relay protection. Authentication header includes sequence numbers to detect and reject packets. Limitations of authentication header. So no confidentiality. Authentication header does not provide confidentiality as it does not encrypt the data payload, and the authentication header adds overhead to the packet, potentially impacting network performance. Deployment challenges. Authentication header may face challenges in deployment due to the need for pre-shared keys or shared keys or key exchange protocols. So conclusion, key takeaways. Authentication header provides strong data origin authentication, ensuring the identity of the sender. Integrity. Authentication header guarantees the integrity of the transmitted data, preventing tampering. Anti-replay. Authentication header includes sequence number to detect and reject replayed packets. Limitations. Authentication header does not provide a confidentiality and may introduce overhead. So thank you for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.